Illegal gambling obviously harms the credibility of our heavily regulated and licensed industry, an industry that's heavily taxed, an industry with significant regulations to make sure that our industry is operating with the utmost integrity. The illegal gambling industry in this country is at least 2 to 3 times larger than the legal gambling industry, and too often we think that policymakers blur the line between our two industries. So that's why we launched this initiative to really improve the credibility of our own industry, because perception really drives policy. We need to address that issue, and because the illegal gambling is frankly stealing customers away from our own industry. When we're focused on this issue of illegal gambling, we're looking at it from 4 perspectives. 1 is illegal sports betting. 2 are black market machines like those in Texas. 3 are the internet sweepstakes cafes that make up a $10 billion industry in this country. And 4thly, illegal online betting, of which there remains quite a significant amount. Today, we're releasing new research, as Brian mentioned. We're pleased that we've worked with Professor Albanese from Virginia Commonwealth University to really look at what's happening in this country in terms of illegal gambling, what's happening in terms of prosecutions and other things in this area.
More than 80 people were convicted, and if you look at those convictions, they were arranged around 40 different illegal gambling businesses that resulted in convictions this past year.
I think what's most interesting about this is 10 of the 40 illegal businesses were part of a larger, notorious, organized criminal enterprises, such as American Power Gang, Outlaws Motorcycle Gang, La Costa Nostra, and Russian organized crime. It's critical that people understand this illegal gambling is not victimless, it's not harmless, it is anything but that. It is indeed operating in the shadows and supporting a lot of the illicit activity in this country.
It's extremely important to pay attention to illegal gambling. It's not the most high-profile crime. People look at drug trafficking and human trafficking as those crimes that are heinous and involve violence. But the truth of the matter is, this is what oils a machine. This is the basis for what they do, and it leads to these other things. And unless we pay close attention to it, these other things will happen.
Well, history has shown that when gambling is not well regulated, it leads to crimes, crooks, and corruption. And we know the public attitudes have changed dramatically towards gambling, and we've seen a spike in illegal gambling activity. We know that billions, in fact, hundreds of billions of dollars are being wagered every year illegally. So it's important for the National Association of Attorney Generals to work together with local prosecutors, federal prosecutors, and with the industry to make sure we're doing everything we can to combat illegal gambling activity.
I think we put together a great group, individuals with a wide array of experiences across local, state, and federal government. It's a number of individuals that have international and national experience in working illegal gambling, and also all the other crimes associated with illegal gambling, especially when it's run by organized crime, and you have murders, and you have racketeering, and you have other crimes that are committed and impact the communities. What we want to be able to do for AGA is to be able to provide expertise and to better build a public-private sector partnership with law enforcement and the community and the AGA and the industry to be able to fight this problem of illegal gambling and all the other crimes associated with it.